This is how you set up Jarvee for Twitter. 3 to 4 minutes per operation, 2 to 5 people per operation, with a delay of 30 to 60 seconds. This time is alright. You can randomize sleep time. Moving down, follow limit should be at 25 to 50 with an increment of 40 per day until it reaches 800. This should be left at 120. Now the user filters, you want users with profile images, and users should have a minimum of 10 tweets. This is just it. Users have between 2,000 followers, so within this range Jarvee is going to extract users. Moving on, all these don't need to check these boxes. So this one is important to get users that tweeted within the last 2 days. Users that do not follow our account already, and we don't want private users. So follow settings, we want the follow extracted list to be picked randomly, not from the top. And after follow actions, like the latest post of users after follow, Jarvee is going to like 2 posts of the target user, and this should be at 100%. Gives a high possibility of an account to be picked. So that is it for the settings. So move to the sources. Okay, so there are 2 options here you can use. One is getting the list from keywords, or you can paste the account's URL you want to target in this field. So whichever way you find to be easier, you can use it, but I'll prefer the keywords. This will streamline. These 2 is better, but for now I think you should stick with using the keywords. So you type in your keywords and then separate with a comma and then extract now. So it starts to extract users from these keywords. That's just it for this follow source. It's exactly the same with most of the settings for other social media accounts. So here extracted users will appear here, and then the results we get from each operation. So that is it for the follow tab. Now the follow back tab, but don't forget to start it up. So the follow back tab, wait 4 and 3 and 4 minutes before each operation, and then follow between 5 to 10 persons per operation. You should check this to send extracted followers to auto follow. So that's just it for this tab. And then on follow tab, we have the unfollow item after a minimum of 1 to 2 days. So when Jarvee follows an account, within a day or 2 it's going to unfollow. I know you already understand that. So this should be left at 3 and 4. Unfollow 1 to 10 per run, with the delay of 20 to 30. Okay, so this should be left at this. You can decide to randomize the time, sleep time, or you can leave it at that. And then unfollow limits. You want Jarvee to unfollow 50 to 70 users per day with an increment of 30 until it reaches 800. So this is just perfect settings to avoid your account being flagged. So within a day, 50 to 70 users will be unfollowed. The user filter, you want to unfollow all users followed by Jarvee. This is what this will do. Now the favorite tab, wait 3 to 4 minutes per operation, like 1 to 7 posts per operation. You can randomize the time as you like it. And then the like limits, 25 to 50 per day with an increment of, let's put it at 30 until it reaches 400. So we want to check this, use real-time results, limits maximum number of likes per user. So you want to like 2 user posts over a period of 24 hours. Tweets filters. Tweets are less than 3 days old. This is fair. So tweets within 3 days will be liked. So tweets have between 25 to 50,000 retweets. So this is just right. So you get a high number of traffic from active users. So this is 225 to 50,000. That's it. We don't need to check this or skip retweets or whatever. Just this settings is just right for it, for Twitter. And then retweet stroke reply, but don't forget to start this up once you're done. Okay, so this retweet time, scroll to the bottom to the filter. The time is alright. We should retweet stroke reply 18 times per day. So we skip tweets with symbols like this, skip retweets from other users, and then check skip tweets with that contain non-English characters. Use real-time results and skip your own tweets, so doesn't retweet your own tweets. So pick tweets that are less than 10 hours old, that's within a day. And then you pick tweets that have between 25 to 20,000 retweets, and then pick tweets that have between 25 and 50,000 favorites. So this is the setting. Moving down here, retweet comments. So whenever you retweet somebody's post, this comment will be added to it. So you have this opportunity to add your link, your website link, your product link, whatever, to this retweet, and this should be 50 or 100% if you want this comment on all retweets you make. So sources tab, you can retweet by keywords, separating with comma as usual. So you retweet tweets with these keywords. Okay, so in the contact tab, we've got 2 options here: the extract users and auto extract. So basically what it does is you need to paste the Twitter URL here, and then extract users that follow that account. So if you're copying Barack Obama Twitter URL, so it's going to extract every follower he has, and this tool works fine because it's auto extracts whatever follower he gets. It gets extracted, and then you can send message to them. So that's just an example. So that's it for this, and then you can come over here to the use extracted. So once you're done extracting, you use this. You can click here to start extracting those users, and then once it has finished extracting, you'll come over here and then type in these messages to add to the messages you send to them. So as you can see here, you can just type here hello, and then username, and then check check my new product. So that does it all. Check a new page. Check ignore user who already received the message, and you come down here to add message to list. So going to the next tab, send message to new followers. Same thing, you paste your messages here, and then you send these messages to new followers you get. So that's it. Auto reply, you need to do this on your own. Jarvee will not be able to respond the way human will. And then send messages here. So before you start it here, wait 8 to 25 minutes before each operation, 20 to 70 per day messages, and then you send one message to each user that has been extracted. And if you're sending your URL to the page, product page, you shorten it, so it will be look so that's it, and then you start that operation. The mention tab not needed. Then this delete post, you can use it. You wait 3 to 4 minutes, and then delete 1 to 3 posts per operation. What this does is if your tweets do not have a high number of retweets or likes or whatever, Jarvee is going to delete this post automatically, so that's good. So post filter, you need to delete posts older than 10 days. So this is settings here, and it's alright. So you start this up. Last tab should be left at default. Defeat it to 2 sites per operation. That's fine. So at the settings here, 2 to 8 per day, and then scroll visited site between 5 to 20 seconds. So this is just great. Leave everything here at default, and that's it. So this is how you get Facebook set up. To the Finders tab, you go to Group Finder. Here you paste your extracted keywords from Facebook that's similar to your niche. So mine is cars, so I'll use this as an example. Okay, so you can paste as much as you can, just separate it to comma. Then when you're done with that, you scroll down. So this is used to exclude groups that contain certain words. So if I don't want let me say boxes to be part of it. Maybe there are car boxes and I don't want those type of groups, then I will add them here. So that's what this works for, but it's not necessary. So scroll down, group filter, skip groups with more than. I would want to skip. We don't skip any group with more than this, so this will be at 0 for no action. And then here is what we need to skip groups with less than 500 users. 500 users, these are decent. And then each keyword is going to present us with 200 groups, so this is alright, but you can increase it to 500 if you're ready for the work, but for now let's leave it at 200. We should skip group with non-English characters in the names, and ignore already joined group. And okay, so this is important too, because some groups are closed, not opened. You need permissions to join, you need permissions to post content, you need permission for almost everything. So I'll advise you to check on this to get only open groups where you can easily post content. So once you're done with that, you extract this group, so you start extraction, and then once it's done extracting, you'll see list of groups that are here. So we'll move on to the page finder. Same process, you paste your keywords similar to your niche, and then you can exclude keywords like I've explained before, and then this will be at 0, and skip groups with less than 200 likes. Let's make it 500. Okay, so each keyword will present us with 200 pages. That's all for the page finder. So you start it up, and then let's check if the group finder has finished. Okay, it's active, so we'll wait a little while. So now the group finder has extracted these groups. So what you need to do is to pick out the groups that have high number of users. And there's another thing you need to put in mind is you need to check them, browse, and then see the last time a post was posted in that group, so you know how active the group is. So that is part of the thing you need to do. So once you're done, you pick out these groups and then send selected to joiner. It will be sent to the joiner over here. So for the page finder, we have these pages okay, extracted. Do the same, you pick out pages with high number of likes, you browse on them to see how active the groups are, and then once you've selected these, you send selected to Facebook comments and likes. I think that's all about it. So move to the joiner tab. Here we have the selected groups here. They're still on the waiting list. So set this up, we'll leave this at 1800 to 360 seconds before each operation, and the time is just right here. We want to join 10 to 20 per day, so that's it. This benchmark here won't be flagged for this. So we want to pick random groups instead of just the first group that's on the list, not needed. So when you're done with this setup, according to these settings. So you just scroll back up and start this tool. So groups that have been sent request to and you've joined will be listed here. So that's it for the group joiner. You'll be joined to those groups. Then moving to the joiner tab is not necessary for now. We just need to join groups. So we'll move to comments and like tab for the pages. The settings should be left at 30. Move to the comment and like tab, 30 to 90. Move to the comments and like tab, 30 to 90 move to the comments and like tab, 30 to 90 minutes for each operation. This time you can randomize however you like it. So for each page for a day, we will need to like stroke comments 50 to 100 pages a day. That's it. If you go above this number, you may look suspicious to Facebook, and you know what happens next. So this should be left at when executing a like operation, also like a maximum of 2 comments from the target post. So 2 should be fair, and then a maximum of 2 posts from an individual source every 24 hours. So 2 posts per day, it's fair. And then comments stroke like settings. Comments or like on posts that are maximum 6 days, 3 days, it's good. So these other settings are not so these should be checked to skip on posts on that page. So add comments to like. So these comments you can add keywords just like Twitter, and then you can add a message. You can say great post here, and then comment by keyword. It will be added right here. So and then you can like by keyword. I hope this is clear. So that's just how you can get around these settings for the comment and like. So the sources will be from the pages we got from the page finder. You have to paste this page URL here, and then they will appear here. So that's it here. This should be left at 1,000. Then once you pasted the link here, you add, and then it will appear here. So it's likes and comments on these pages, and your account keeps growing. So these other options here work just the way this work. So this is better. So these are for pages, and if you notice this is groups, so you need to paste group URL here. So you need to paste group URL here. So for the page, so for the group, you need to paste group URL here, and then join. Okay, let's take this, copy, add it here. Okay, we have one more here, and then down to pages here, we'll paste that here. So you need a valid, that was the page URL. So you need, so for the group 2, you need to paste group URL here, add, and then once you're done with this, you go back to settings and turn this on. That's just it. So check on let me see. Okay, the accept tab, to accept friend requests to run 30 to 60. The accept tab should run 30 to 60 minutes. You can randomize, and then user filter 0 to 5,000 groups should be left at this. So these pages will be, these groups will be checked, so you can accept friend requests from these groups, so you can start up. So the next tab here is like comments, to like comments on these groups and pages. So wait for 5 to 90 minutes. We like 1 to 2 comments per operation. Then we have the like limits of 50 to 100 per day with no increments. And then post filter the post by just have 50 to 500,000 or whatever, 50,000. So, and creation time, I want it to be created within 0 to 72 hours. So that's it. We'll consider the first 5 posts. So the comment filters, you can leave this here as it is, though this is not fully necessary here. So full browser export should be left at this, the visit to full browser. This full browser option here should be left at these, as these. Full browser full browser should be left at 240 to 640, and full browser export should be left at 240 to 640 minutes and 1 to 2 sites for each operation. So this setting is just good, 2 to 8, and then you can start it up. Unfriend is not an option for now, we still need to grow. And then accept group invites. This is good too. For now, leave this at 30 to 60 minutes for each operation. Accept 5 to 10 groups invites, and then in a day we're accepting 20 to 50 invites per day. So turn it on, and this is basically all the settings you need to go through.